Hello YouTube, so I know it's been a while since I last uploaded a video and there have been some very good reasons for that. A lot of things have been happening in my life and I've kind of found it very difficult to actually find time to make a video and also to kind of find it within me to make a video. But I am making a video now and I kind of want to explain why a lot of my last videos have been poems, either poems that I've said off the top of my head or poems that I've written down and then spoken aloud myself. I also want to explain why I've been posting a lot of poems on my poetry blog. There are a lot of different reasons for that, but I kind of want to go over why I have been doing so much poetry and why I haven't kind of been doing my other types of videos where I discuss stuff, or I haven't really been doing songs or anything. The first reason is that poetry helps me kind of express my emotions and helps me express my ideas that I kind of find difficult to do when I'm just talking like I am now. I find it difficult to get across my deeper emotions and the deeper things going on in my head through merely words. I need a rhythm, I need a structure, I need a way to put down my words in such a way that it's easier for me to understand and easier for other people to understand. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of my previous videos have been poems. I've had a lot of very complex feelings. I've kind of been going through a difficult time myself, and I kind of didn't want to firstly discuss that in a way where I felt my thoughts could get quite clouded and quite confusing, and poetry helps get rid of that for me, as well as songs. And I also kind of didn't want to be extremely explicit about a lot of things that I've been going through for a lot of numerous reasons, but also privacy and my own feelings in the situation. I just wanted to kind of let it be somewhat vague, and poetry and songs allow me to do that. The second reason I've mostly been posting up poetry and not really any songs or anything is that I want to get better at music, I want to get better at composing, and I want to get better equipment to be able to do songs and music. I have written songs and music about my situation, but it's a lot easier for me to write up a poem and then post a video about that, or post it on my poetry blog rather than writing out a whole song. The third reason is kind of probably a bit more difficult to explain, but it's also because I feel poetry allows me to express myself more. It allows me to say things I wouldn't normally say, and say them in such a way that I can understand them better. Like, there's been a lot of times where I have written out a poem and I haven't decided to say it out loud on camera or anything because I feel it's better written down. And I've posted that up and I've actually discovered more about my feelings and discovered more about what I felt about certain situations that I wouldn't have found out if I had just spoken out my emotions and my thoughts, kind of like I'm doing now. I kind of needed that medium, that rhythm, that structure of a poetry or a song to get out what I was feeling, to get out what I was saying, and to better understand myself. That may be hard to conceptualize, but it's kind of where I am right now. It's kind of where I'm saying a lot of things that I need to say, but I'm not comfortable saying them in a traditional medium of just talking. I need a structure for it. I need to be able to understand myself, and poetry and songs help me to be able to understand myself and also to be able to produce something that I hope people enjoy. And I feel that's a very important process for me, to be able to write down my poems, write down my songs, put them out so people can read them and respond to them, and hopefully they will get something out of them, but also so I can understand myself better. This is to say that if my next few videos are more poems or more songs, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to go back to talking or discussing or just basically vlogging or doing a few more other fun videos. It just means that I'm currently in the mood where I'm trying to better understand myself, I'm trying to better understand my feelings about a lot of different situations, and the best way for me to do that is through poetry and through songs. So I hope you kind of understand why I have been doing so much poetry, and I hope you're enjoying it in some way, because it's definitely helping me. If you want to see more of my poetry, because I haven't been posting up all my poems on YouTube, then feel free to go to my poetry Tumblr. I'll leave a link to that down below, and I hope that you enjoy however more poetry videos or songs that are put out on this channel. I hope you have a great week. You'll see me next week, and don't forget to be awesome.